Anyways, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Boy. We're back with another video, and today we're gonna be talking about the storyline that Chapter 3 has set up for us. So let's get into it. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. We actually hit 200 subscribers last week, so I can't really thank you guys enough for the support. It's been like almost 2 years, so let's dive into it. The theme of the next season is setting up to be like a war between the IO and the 7. It somewhat is similar to things like Ghost of Shadow, which was the best Chapter 2 season. Yeah, my opinion. Chapter 2, Season 2 solos, Chapter 2. And the IO versus the Lost Reality. The IO have actually started drilling up to the island, and it's not looking good for the 7. So the scientist has stated himself that right now they are vulnerable for any attacks from threats like the Lost Reality and beyond. If we want to understand these leaks that have been presented us, let's head back all the way back to March 30th, 2018, where a meteor in the sky was spotted. Once Season 4 launched, the comet collided with our island and broke into pieces. A secret agency wanted to experiment on the hot rock, which T5G said it's connected to the 0 point. Maybe a little shard or fragment of the 0 point. That secret agency was actually the Imagined Order this whole time. And yeah, I do believe that. Sooner or later, they discovered the visitor inside the meteor who was a part of the 7. He breaks out, trashes the facility, and leads up to the rocket launcher vent. In Chapter 1, Season 8, a mysterious helicopter was around the map and it kept moving, making us conclude that it was looking for something. Meanwhile, the IO started digging up Lazy Lake where they found the vault. We soon opened the vault and saw the 0 point for the first time and Singularity protecting it. In Season X, this world conflict between the two factions really started waging war over the 0 point. The 0 point kept getting more unstable, and the 7's plan was to unsuspend the meteor that was stuck in the time loop to drop it onto the 0 point. One member of the 7 went near it, I'm assuming that's Origin, so only 6 out of the 7 members escaped. With the black hole, we are brought into Chapter 2. It all started from Ego, a scout team sent by the IO. They were supposed to find suspicious activity and then report back. In Season 2, Midas and his agents are planning to destroy the loop, which is a good thing, because everyone is stuck in the loop. And if we break everyone out, then everyone gets to go home. We then meet Jones talking to Sloan on the phone, and it seems that they do have knowledge on everything, but like hiding it, unlike the 7 who have had success in the previous seasons. We don't see them again until Chapter 2, Season 5, after we have defeated Galactus. After leaving the 0 point exposed, Fortnite finally reveals the IO. They need to stop the loopers from using it to escape the loop. Sloan tells Jones to reseal that hole that Galactus left, and don't let anyone escape, and most of all, do not draw attention of the 7. Jones then grabs hunters from different realities to help him protect the 0 point, but this just made the 0 point more unstable. When it was on the verge of exploding, Jones realized that the IO weren't really doing anything about it, so he does what is right. He doesn't want to sit back to its reality, and that's not who he is. Well, that's not who he is anymore. He tries getting files of the 7, but the IO have revoked his credentials, so he sneaks in and takes them himself. He betrays Sloan and the IO. Jones then brings the Foundation, the leader of the 7, and they had a deal. If he helps him control the 0 point, then he'd bring him to Jenna, leader of the IO, and the sisters, who are 2 missing members of the 7. We currently do not know anything about the sisters, but they have been mentioned, unlike the Origin. However, it was too late to save the 0 point, so they had to contain the blast themselves, which left them trapped inside the loop. We didn't hear from them until Season 7, where the Cube Queen plans to destroy the island. Sloan without Jones must fight the Lost Reality by herself. The IO, but without Jones. The aliens blew up the spire, sending the Foundation to another reality, aka Gotham Harbor. He needed help from Batman to get back just in time to find Jones. The comics also gave interesting facts about the IO, like they only recently figured out how to open Rift, since they only traveled by the 0 point, like in Season 5. They also mentioned that people that are working for the Order don't even realize it. The 7 are now gearing up to defeat the IO, but before that, the Foundation needs to go and find Jones, which he got himself captured, so he breaks in. He saves Jones, and goes to the first plan to defeat the IO, which was to flip the island. The scientist and the visitor come down to save us loopers. The caretaker then destroyed the bridge, ruining the plan. With the flip of the island complete, we were in chapter 3 where the war would take place. It is revealed that the 7 have been living here the whole entire time at a camp named the Sanctuary. There are also 7 rocks which confirm all the 7 things. We have the Foundation, the Visitor, the Scientist, the Paradigm, the Sisters, and the Origin. Recording of the Scientist, different recordings of the Scientist have been scattered around the island where he's trying to get in touch with the Paradigm. It turns out that she left after a falling out or a disagreement, which led her to become Singularity. The 7 are now left vulnerable. Their plan failed, their location has been revealed, and the IO are drilling up fast. There is also nowhere left to run anymore. Sloan is preparing a counter-attack by drilling into the Chapter 3 map from below. And below is also the Chapter 2 map, by the way. They need the Paradigm to defend themselves. They really have no choice now since they are officially in pre-war. During the last few weeks, we have been helping the scientists do stuff like measuring earthquakes across the islands, which were caused by the IO's drills, and some drill teams have actually arrived on the island. Now it matters how it all goes down. Sloan will be leading her army straight towards the 7, and that slides us down to Chapter 3 Season 2. You get it? Because you can slide now. This war has been in the works since Chapter 1, and thanks to leaks, we have known that the theme for next season is between the war of the IO and the 7, as revealed by Tabor Hill. It seems us, Jones, and the 7 versus the whole IO army. There also may be surprises like a drivable vehicle with a turret on the top. It might be an attachment or maybe a jeep. We also may be seeing another rocket launch event between now and next season, since there's a leak about a reference of a rocket taking off. While both sides gear up for this war, the IO are about to build an entire outpost. We will be getting a POI that's called Covert Canyon. It will literally be a war place for the IO and the Grotto 2.0. And I know lots of you guys want the Grotto to come back, so yeah, thank you, Epic. The 7 have also been preparing since the scientist is going to get the attention of the Paradigm, as he's mentioned in Quest this season. This would be a good climax to the story after 4 years of build-up. I wanted to do some leaks for next season, but we will be saving that for another video. Like, I want to do like a skin leak. That's probably gonna be the next video after my Tilted Towers video. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe as well. Put on those notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.